In this video, we are going to start chapter 1 from our syllabus, not for profit organization. This video will deal with the introduction part only. Now, what is the meaning and concept of not for profit organization? Okay, so enterprises till now we were discussing about enterprises which were set up with the objective of earning profit. Now, in contrast to them, there are certain organizations which are set up to promote cultural activities, educational activities, religious activities. Okay, now they are set up with the objective of not earning profit but to serve the society. Okay, we can say that such organizations are known as not for profit organization. Okay, so not for profit organizations, we can say that their main objective is not to earn profit but to serve the society and its members. Now, not for profit organizations are also known as non profit organization and set up to further the cultural, education, health, and religious activities. Okay, we have Narayan Seva Sanstha next to our school. It is a not for profit organization set up with the objective of serving people who have some disabilities. Okay, specially abled people are served. They are helped to attain employment, or they are operated so that they can walk properly. The main objective is not to earn profit but to serve the society. Okay, their main objective is not, they are set up not with the objective of earning profit. Okay, now examples of such organizations are schools, colleges, public hospital, literary societies, societies for promoting sports, art and culture. Okay, we can give various examples in this case. Now, how these not for profit organizations operate? From where do they get funds to continue their activities? How do they meet their expenses? Now, they get their financial resources are contributed by their members, trustees. Okay, they get donations, they get membership fees or subscription. Funds received may be donation, membership fee, entrance fee, subscription, loans and advances from the government. Okay, now what is not for profit organization? We are repeating again. It is an organization set up with the objective of promoting cultural activities, education activity, religious activities, sports activities in the society. They are set up as clubs, schools, public hospitals, colleges. Okay, and they get their no funds. They get funds in the form of donation, subscription, grants from government, membership fees, entrance fees. Okay, now these donations can be specific or not specific, that we will be discussing later on. Now, what are the features of not for profit organization? First one, separate entity. Not for profit organizations from the legal point of view have a separate legal entity from its members. It comes into existence as soon as it is registered under the Societies Act. The main purpose of setting or creating a not for profit organization is to render services. Now, these services are rendered in the field of education, or in the field of health, okay, or in the field of cultural activities. They are set up, the form of organization is in the form of clubs, schools, hospital, literary societies. They are set up with the objective of not earning profit. They are not owned by any individual or group of individuals. They are managed by a committee, management committee elected by its members. Okay, keep this thing in mind. They are not owned by any group of persons or individuals. Okay, their main source of fund is donation, membership fee, grants from government. The profit, the surplus earned is not distributed among its members. Keep this thing in mind. The profit or the surplus earned by the NPO is not distributed among its members. It is further used to achieve the objectives. Accounts. NPOs prepare financial statements at the end of the year in the form of receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. We will be discussing each of these separately. The capital of the organization is known as capital fund or accumulated fund, and it is managed by a committee elected by its members. Again, I am repeating, it is not owned by any group of persons or individuals. The surplus is not distributed. Now, what is the difference between not-for-profit organization and profit-earning organizations? Okay. The main objective in case of not-for-profit organization is to serve its members. Okay. Whereas in case of a profit-earning organization is to earn profit. Objective is to earn maximum profit. Okay. In case of funds, the capital fund is known as capital fund, and surplus is added to capital. It is not distributed. Okay. It is not owned by any group of persons. Not for profit organization is not owned by any person or group of persons, whereas profit earning organization is owned by proprietor or partners, and the profits are distributed among its owners. Keep this thing in mind. Okay. Financial statements in case of NPO, it's receipt and payment account, income and expenditure, and balance sheet. Whereas in case of profit and loss account is trading account, P&L account, and balance sheet. Okay. Now their activities, the difference. Okay, the income and expenditure is known as surplus, whereas it is in case of profit organization it is known as net profit or net loss. Now after this we will be discussing the first point, that is receipts and payment accounts features. The nature of account is, okay, we can say that receipt and payment is the summarized cash book. Okay, summarized form of cash book. Therefore it is a real account in nature. All the receipts are recorded on the debit side and all the payments are recorded on the credit side. Okay, so receipt and payment account is summarized cash book. It is real account in nature. All the receipts are recorded on the debit side and all the payments are recorded on the credit side. Basis of accounting, this is important. The basis of recording is cash basis. Okay, in receipt and payment account, cash basis is followed. Okay, that means if cash is not received, the transaction will not be recorded. Okay, cash payments are only recorded. If any payment is due, it will not be adjusted. Okay, balances. The receipts and payment account do have opening and closing balance. Adjustments. Now this point is important. Okay, no adjustments are done, like non-cash item depreciation is not recorded, outstanding salary, accrued income is not recorded. Okay, because all the transactions are recorded on cash basis of accounting, and this is prepared for current year. Okay, irrespective of the period. If cash is received, it will be recorded, and if cash is not received, transaction will not be recorded. Okay, it is prepared for full years on cash basis. Okay, it records both revenue nature items and capital nature items if it is done in cash during the current year. Okay, and the purpose is to find out the cash in hand and cash at bank. Okay, now specimen of receipt and payment account. Okay, see, all these are capital payments, like building is purchased, furniture, investment, tournament expenses, sports equipments. Okay, revenue payments, like which is done on regular basis, salary, honorarium, rent and taxes, printing, stationery, electricity. These are revenue in nature. Okay, here also on the debit side you see subscription, donation, legacy. Now donation, if it is specific, like 2-3 lines below you they see donation for building, it is specific in nature, it will be treated as a capital receipt, whereas simple donation or general donation is revenue in nature. Legacy is the amount received through a will of a person. Now if it is a specific or very large amount, it will be treated as capital nature, otherwise it will be revenue nature item. Okay, life membership fee will be treated as capital nature. Okay, sale of old newspaper, okay, dividends received, interest received will be treated as revenue receipts. See, on the debit side we are recording all the receipts irrespective of its capital nature or revenue nature, or we can say both revenue and capital nature are recorded in receipts and payment. On the payment side, both capital nature payment and revenue nature payments are recorded. Now what is the difference between receipt and payment and cash book? Okay, it is prepared on the basis of cash book. Okay, at the end of the year it is summarized cash book, and cash book is prepared in a chronological order, date wise it is recorded. Okay, whereas receipt and payment is summarized a record of cash book, like if salaries are paid on different dates in cash book, on all those different dates the transaction will be recorded separately. But in case of receipt and payment, the total salary paid will be recorded at the end. Okay, so we can say, see second line, it is a summary of cash book and it is not date wise. Okay, whereas transaction in cash book is recorded date wise, it has a column, it is posted. Okay, whereas from receipt and payment it is not posted. Okay, here both cash and bank amounts are recorded together. In cash book we have a separate column for cash and bank transactions. Receipt and payment is only prepared by not for profit organizations, whereas cash book is prepared both by profit organizations and not for profit organization. And the difference is, in cash book there is a debit and credit side, whereas in receipt and payment there is receipts and payment side. Okay.